Wood care is a very important part of having outdoor furniture or timber decking. I love my deck, and more of us are adding them, but this trend is going to stop in a few years if we don't learn how to maintain them now. Now, after a stinking hot, dry summer, the wood's dried out, and this can lead to all sorts of problems when winter comes around. Decks need to be oiled at least twice a year. Now, I recommend that you oil them twice in the springtime because you really bring them up to the absolute pristine best. But in the autumn, it's critical that you give them an oil, and what it does is it makes sure that it weatherproofs the timber. This stops it from bending and buckling through absorbing moisture during the winter months. This problem does get worse if you let it happen year in, year out, and dry rot's allowed to set into the timber. It causes serious problems. Most importantly, an oiled deck always looks great, so why not make sure it's at its best all year round? Now, if your deck's a little greasy, you've got a few patches here and there, a good way to go is to give it a wash down. Now, you can do it quite simply with soapy water and just a stiff brush, and just rub that in. Now, look, that's going to give it a good clean down. A little bit of fresh water over the top of this. It gets rid of the patches, leave it to dry for 24 hours, and then you can oil. Not all decking oils are the same either, so be careful what you buy. Always go for a trusted brand. Now, unless you want a stain or a colour, I'd go for natural, which is essentially the type of oils that naturally soaked the timber before it dried out. All hardwoods have wonderful rustic hues, and when the wood absorbs the oil, the dark colours just look great. Pine or lighter woods are ideal for staining. Now, your deck's only going to need a single coat of oil this time of year, and you should only apply it to dry wood. Now, it takes 6 to 8 hours to dry out properly, and you can apply another coat, but look, I'd wait till springtime and give it 2 coats then. Outdoor timber furniture should also be carefully treated to protect it. Try using furniture polish or specialised timber wax polish. It makes sure that the wood retains its natural colours and resists weathering. Well, boy oh boy, does this timber look fantastic. It's amazing what a coat of oil can do for a timber deck. It really does protect it. And of course, once it's like this, it looks great. It can weather beautifully through the winter. You don't get any water penetration into the timber. And when it comes around to springtime, it's in prime condition, ready to entertain on.